started adopting robots about 10 years ago. I named my first Roomba Roberto, and I had got him because who doesn't want a robot to vacuum their house? But it didn't take long for me to just fall in love with him. He became like a member of our family and like a fourth kid, except he cleaned up after me. He finally passed away about 3 years ago, but he was a parts donor, so his wheels and brushes live on in his brother Roman. This is Roman and he's super old. He's actually in retirement. He still works great, but he's not as fast as his other family members. This is Rita, and despite her age, she still insists on working every single day to clean the basement. This is Roger, and he's the alpha of the pack. He's the strongest and the fastest and the smartest robot in the house. He cleans the entire upstairs at least once a day, sometimes more than once if my kids are eating Nature Valley granola bars or those brownie bear paws. And this little beauty is Rosie. She's probably my favorite of the whole pack, and today I found her spinning in circles, and I realized that her eyeball had fallen off. Her eyeball. I found it on the carpet, and she's completely blind, so she just spins around looking for where to go next, except she can't see anything. I knew I had to operate, but I don't have the tools or really the knowledge, but I'm gonna try to put her eyeball back in. I'm gonna try to put her eyeball back in. I thought about taking off Roman's eye and replacing it on Rosie, but if I mess it up, then I've just blinded Roman for no reason. So first, before I put him out to the pasture completely, I'm gonna try to operate. Hold still, Rosie. Hold still. Now before I actually put the outside of her eyeball back on Rosie, I just have to see if this actually works and test to make sure that these wires, I mean, gosh, it could be endless, red, black, white, I don't know what order they're in. Hey Rosie, let's see what you got, baby. Can you see? Can you see? You're still blind as a bat. So I couldn't take this whole top part off, but I was able to pry it open, and inside I found her little switch was unplugged for her eyeball. Ugh, Rosie, it had pulled itself right out, probably got stuck on something. Now I'm gonna put all her screws back and make sure you don't have a screw loose. Here, Rose. But I have 3 extra screws. Oh gosh. Poor Rosie. I don't know. They must be from inside of her somewhere. I'm feeling kind of bad. But we have her little eyeball, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tape it and see. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Oh. All right. What if you bump into something? I think it's working! Rosie, are you working? She's going to see Roger. She's going to see Roger. Oh, Rosie! I fixed her. I'm way more happy about this than I should be. And while this is a happy ending for Rosie, Roman is not turning on. But don't worry, I think he just needs a battery transplant. Thank you guys so much for watching Rosie's little operation. And remember, just because something's old or even broken, or if its eyeball falls out, it doesn't mean you have to replace it. Just about anything can be fixed with a screwdriver and a little tape. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Guys, thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. That was a little weird, I totally get it, but it was what I was doing today, so I thought I would share with you. I actually found her spinning in a circle and her eyeball on the carpet, and it turned my stomach just a little bit. It really did. I was like, oh God, your eyeball fell out, Rosie. And yeah, I'm not obviously emotionally, well, I am maybe a little emotionally attached to my Roombas. But yeah, I wanted to fix her, so I thought I'd make a video doing it. And I fix things around the house all the time now, which is totally an empowering thing to do. It started years ago, you know, the dishwasher would break and my husband, I'd be like, you have to fix the dishwasher, but he was busy and you know, he was like, well, hire someone or I'll get to it. And so I would try myself. I just was like, well, man, I can't make it worse. You know, grab some tools. Yeah, I left some screws out of poor Rosie. I've actually left some screws out of the dishwasher, but there's lots of things in my home that, you know, I've watched a YouTube video or I've just figured it out and able to fix something that otherwise would have cost money to replace or to hire a handyman. And I think especially like as a girl, I know maybe this is a little stereotypical, but it feels great. It feels empowering. It's like, yes, we can do it, girl power. So if you have something in your home that isn't working, or, you know, something that you're just like, man, I have to hire for someone for that, or I wish my husband would fix that, why not give it a try yourself? It may be something small like your Roomba's eyeball fell out, but it might be something bigger too. I've fixed toilets in our home and sinks and taps and so many different things that I thought were like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I figured it out. I saved our family a ton of cash, and the best part is it made me feel like I can do it. And if I can do it, you totally can. So what are you waiting for? Grab a screwdriver and some duct tape and fix some crap in your house today. I'll see you guys next time.